What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of the Anicrew podcast. So today, we got a couple of things we want to talk about. But before we get into it, once again, I'm Laron. I'm joined by my boy Justin, Step Back, and today we have Ty joining us. So Ty, you mind
Yo,
introducing yourself?
yep, I'm Ty, the fourth edition to the Anicrew. Nah, but yeah, long lost friend, pretty much. Like random how we all linked back up, but I honestly felt like I was the only one into anime in a weird way. But we all grew up and knowing this shit together, like knowing exactly like what we all grew up on. And Yasha, like classics.
Right.
I'm the only one watching that though. Like I'm not talking about it with anybody. Like chatting with any. Oh, you seen that latest? Like, but whole time in a whole different world, parallel universe. I guess like y'all going through the same thing, but you know, I come
Yeah,
up
notice
and
that
I'm
like a
back.
lot of us started off with the same anime, but just
Yeah,
two
like cause
like
it was bro. Toonami was goaded. Toonami and Adult Swim, just cause he was just up late as hell and it was on. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like started watching it.
right.
Yeah. So pretty
So
much
yeah.
after that, that's. But honestly, my first anime that like I binged that like really got me into the world, like opened up to it, was Sword Art Online. Yeah, I
Bro,
weirdly
everyone.
enough, bro, because Joe had told me about it, and he was like, "It's like basically like a whole video game." He told me the whole plot, like, and I loved it because I'm like, bro, like I'm a huge gamer and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm finna watch that. And I had got Crunchyroll. He told me about Crunchyroll and everything. Got Crunchyroll, brought the premium because I didn't want the ads, and I binged. I had my school laptop. I'm supposed to be doing homework. No, Crunchyroll is on rolling. I'm talking about rolling, bro. And then after that, like it was just because it felt so long, but it wasn't. Because
Boy,
then
you
after
rich.
that,
You went straight to the paid.
yeah, nah, not rich. I mean, man,
I
no,
mean, that's
I didn't
crazy.
have much to spend my money on, like, so
Niggas
it was
went to the
that.
shady sites.
Nah, you
I
talking about
feel
shady
like
sites? I didn't know about the shady sites yet. I do the shady sites now, like, but I got and shit. If you got Crunchyroll, hey, what's
yeah.
your login? Pretty much, but
I
nah.
feel a little jealous. Everybody thought I was Sword Art Online, and I'm just like, just didn't do it.
No,
I didn't even watch Sword Art yet. Everyone I really talked to be like Sword Art Online was the first one.
so
That's
okay,
kind
but
of. I think it's just us though. I
It's
think it's
like the
just our
yeah,
first
friend group.
anime that you known as an anime.
Yeah, exactly. That was the first anime I knew as an anime because I was watching shit like
Right.
Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. Like I literally grew up on Dragon Ball. Like my uncle had all the DVDs, like, and he would just
Totally.
watch them, and I'd just be sitting there with him, and like, bro, he would just run through the shit. So,
But but like you
but
first time realizing, all right, this
yeah,
is it.
like
Okay,
first time
yeah.
realizing like what I'm watching, it was Sword Art Online. Like, and that's when I knew like it was a whole world of it. That's when I started like that's when I knew Inuyasha was anime. Like, and I was like, I've been watching this. Like, then I started just
Okay.
really I started backtracking, but then like also like expanding, like starting to look into other stuff. So
Yeah.
I watched the Fate series. Like, I watched a lot of series stuff because that's how Sword Art is. Because Gun Gale was after that, and then
I watched a little bit of
Sword Art
that.
2. Gun Gale was good actually. I liked it.
Yeah,
The
little
development was
Peachon.
yeah, literally. He was a
Talking about
Jedi. He had a
alternative.
whole plasma sword. And yeah, he was cool. But no, after that, it was just it was kind of like a roller coaster of just everywhere I'm going. Cause I kind of steer away from like well known like long running anime like One Piece. Like
Mainstream. Yeah, I
yeah,
got you.
yeah,
Yeah.
like cause I know it's bro, it's like a library of anime. Like it's you
Right.
go in a bookstore and you just see like color comics. You can do that with anime. So and a lot of them are like super short. I realized that like 12 episodes, bro. I fell in love with that pattern. Then I
Yeah,
watched Hunter x
I
Hunter.
love the short ones
Yeah,
way more than
bro,
the long
because
ones now.
they just get to the point, and then it's also like the development is there, so
Yeah.
it's no lacking anything, and the story gets
No
done. It's like
filler, all that good
yeah,
stuff.
like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was like that was a good watch. It's low key like a short movie, pretty much. Like just it was that anime. That's how I feel about Tanya the Evil. If y'all
That's
watched it,
fire.
that
That's fire.
fire, yes, that's raw.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
I took a different route. I took the mainstream routes, as you can see, because
I went
One Piece,
mainstream first too.
I
For
went
real.
super
Yeah.
I
mainstream.
feel like that opens you up to like just wanting to like the anime culture itself because you sit through like an anime from beginning to end and it has like 600 episodes. Like you grew up with that character, like
Right.
literally. Even if like you binged it, whatever time frame you watch it in, like once you watch it from that, it's a long period, is what I'm saying. Like you're gonna go through developmental periods with the characters also. And it's like I
Right.
remember when I was watching and they weren't doing none of this. Like now
Mm-hmm.
we out here like yeah, a whole different goals, like next level stuff. I kind of feel like that with JJK now. I don't want to spoil anything. Just know at the end of the episode, now, yeah,
Well, I'm
just
only one episode behind, so up until
yeah.
the last episode, I think I see what
This
like. Dang, it's
episode is
like
giving that
we really
vibe.
got there that
Yeah,
quick.
it was
Like we
Hmm
tough.
got there
It
really
was
hmm
super tough.
fast.
Yes, the episode it's yeah, it's basically saying let's roll. It's next level shit.
Okay, so
I love
yeah.
it.
So speaking of which, I know you've been watching Attack on Titan, but you didn't fully catch up. So where did you leave off at in Attack on Titan?
I left off. I want to say season 4. I'm current season, but like episode 3, like 2. I can remember 2, like pretty much, but like episode 3 is like where I would like rewatch. Like I'll probably recap
So
2 type stuff.
if I
So
remember correctly,
generally,
episode
basically first
3
episode.
was around the time like Reiner flashback episode. He kind of
Uh,
flashbacking about what like how
yeah,
his perspective of living
yes,
in the Paradise Island.
yeah,
That episode actually
yeah.
pretty good though, cause like
Because
it
yeah,
like
kind of.
when you
Go
look
ahead.
at you like, man, that's like how did we not realize the words he used, like that something else was going on with him like right away, you know? So that's like
But
same thing now. You know,
yeah, it kind of show you like the other scope of like what's really going on, like because honestly they were oblivious, like so how would they have really like pieced together that like you feel
Yeah,
me?
true.
But
They
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 was in
had no
yeah,
another
like
clue,
world at the
right?
time.
yeah, so they probably it was just going over their head like each time,
And
but he going through a whole initiation type thing right now, like so
right.
yeah, it's crazy.
So, that's why one reason I was talking Stance about it, big reason Attack on Titan is so popular. Some people surprisingly don't like it, right? But
Hmm
people who watch a lot of anime, it's amazing to us because we watch so much anime that we can predict certain things in almost any anime.
Yeah,
But Attack on Titan has, for the most part, been so unpredictable that we love it that much more because how unpredictable it's been.
I get it. I get it.
So, like, the same way it's going over their head, you expect it to go over the people in the show heads. But we
Mhm.
looking into it like, man, I know what's gonna happen. I predict this, I predict that. But it's like it went clean over our head too.
True. I feel like they really did
And
that
they
with season
reveal it at the
4.
perfect time every time
Yeah.
too. Like just to like make us like, oh, okay. Like
Yeah,
so
that Rainer review was crazy.
yeah, so I don't know, man. It's been good, but Attack on
I don't
Titan.
know. Okay. With AOT though, I feel like first season amazing, blew me away. Like, all right, second season, great follow up. Like, it kind of kept like this like pace with itself, and then
Mhm.
third season like it switched. Like, it started to go like a lot of different ways. I wasn't like upset with the ways it was going. Like, I liked the whole like Ranger thing, like them fighting outlaws and stuff. Like, yeah, that was cool. It was a whole separate faction of what they got going on and military. Yeah, like I like that. But with the whole like, I wanted to honestly see what is her name? I'm drawing a blank. The
Describe her.
fucking no, she's the I'm drawing a blank on her, but she's the queen now, basically.
Historia.
Oh, you're talking about
Historia, yeah. She had 2 different names. Anyway, but I want to see her honestly. Like, I like the decision she made, but I didn't like the position she was put in. Like, I didn't like it like to be used like that. Yeah, like because now they just using her as like this placeholder of power. Like, but she really like don't have power as shown right now. Like, it probably changes as I watch. Like, I'm not gonna place judgment,
I
but
get what
that's
you're
what it
saying.
gave off.
Like you feel
Yeah,
like she not worried to actually take that role
yeah.
when she
Not
been in
even
the
not
back
even
seat.
that. Like, they like hyped it up way too more than like basically placed her on a pedestal that honestly it matters, but it didn't matter to the extent that it does. Like, yeah, of course she's a part of that bloodline. Yes, that's some origin shit, OG shit. Understood. But now have her like utilize it. All right, we got this piece. Just how Aaron is to them, you know what I'm saying? She can just be
Yeah.
that extra piece. Yeah, so not on that's why I don't want them just to rely on like, all right, we have these Titans, Aaron, and just these abilities. All right, she doesn't have to do that, but I kind of want her to, just because she OG originated from that. So why wouldn't we want to see that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm
it's
Okay,
kind of
so
like, all right,
her being royalty, you want to
think
see
of
a
the
royal
complex
with
like this. Vegeta can't go Super Saiyan, but Goku can. But Vegeta is from the pure bloodline. Why can't we see Vegeta do this? Right. But we see Broly and stuff like that. All right, other iterations. But Vegeta, That's his whole backstory.
Like he
Yeah.
is the
He's a,
like
yeah,
he,
you know what I'm
he is
saying?
the prince.
That's
Like
his
okay.
whole backstory. So why not have him? All right, show off what this backstory like. What's the real payoff of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the real
Mhm.
payoff of what you went through? What's the real payoff of what his? Yeah, I
I
don't. I
guess.
feel like that kind of missed me because that's what they really focused on, and then it went from like, all right, they was battling fucking the cowboys and shit. I understood why for power, but at the same time, it's like it was a whole lure to bring them to where they want to be. Man, bro, I don't know. Season 3 kind of threw me for a loop. That's what I'm saying. And then season 4 kind of just smacks you in the face with heat. I'm not saying season 4 is bad. Like it just switches up like a completely different
Yeah,
show.
completely
I
different.
want to see like, all right, and I feel like they're gonna do that as season 4 progresses, like show you exactly what the fuck happened in between all of that and how it developed into this now. That's the whole point of season 4 too. I understand that, but
I agree with you saying. I
just
get what
keep
you're
it
saying
straightforward
because
with me. Type, I don't know, like, or okay, if you're gonna hit me in the face, like, do it within that same season to then like make the next season not have any build. Like the season already is going, like it's already on track to what it's gonna be. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
like keep me on board with that. I feel like they kind of like they try to make it like a mystery, like mystery story with season 3 type stuff. Like,
Yeah, they holding it.
yeah, like I understand, like.
so many pieces, but it's like, all right, give me the
Yeah.
conclusion. Like
Mhm.
bring
Like
it in a full circle, please.
meat and
Like
potatoes. Like,
Yeah.
where's the real meat? Like, not even that because they gave you that, but it's like an appetizer of like what's like it was like a side course, bro. Like I feel like season 3 was like a side quest, but it had so much real meaning. You
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, you know what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
lot of
Like,
like small meaning in like season 3.
yeah,
Like
like
it's like a lot of small things most people haven't like picked up on. I know like you was talking like his story and like kind of wanted her like to be up like with having like that power and shit.
mhm,
Well, it's tough though because like even though like she's from like the royal bloodline and like that's like the original bloodline of like the Titans and shit.
mhm.
If she was like to inherit that power, the only way she could is if she like killed like Aaron and shit, like ate him and like get the original Titan back.
So
And she
okay,
would,
all right. With that, if she would have drank the liquid, the spinal fluid that
Mhm.
she was being presented,
yeah.
what would she have transformed into?
She would have transformed to like a regular Titan, and then they literally would have fed Aaron to her.
Yeah, like Aaron's
And
mom.
then,
Yeah,
oh, she would have been a
yeah,
super Titan.
yeah.
Yeah, so
And then
the
she
way
would have
that
Ah,
power.
so the
okay.
way that works is like
Because
if
I'm
you a
like, he
Titan,
transformed
you're just a
anyway
regular
off
Titan.
drinking. I feel that. I
So
mean,
like
but you're a Titan.
until you eat a Titan that has one of the 9 powers, such as the Attack Titan, Beast Titan, you just be a Titan. That's
Yeah,
why in season 2, if you remember when like it was going down when Ryder and them
Mhm.
revealed themselves and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Aaron, that one super cold scene when Aaron like punched the Titan, ate his mom hand,
Mhm.
Oh
and like
yeah.
that spark,
Mm-hmm.
like
Command them, and they started. Yeah.
right. So if you paid attention to it, it's like that Titan was, I don't know if you, because you say you finished
Huh?
you
You
finished all of
kind of
season
like,
3.
yeah.
So if you finish season 3 at the end, you know at the end of season 3, it gives the backstory of Aaron's dad.
Mhm.
And
I like it. I just got kicked. Yeah.
and so Aaron's dad previous wife before coming to paradise, they all got turned to Titans. That she was that Titan that
that
ate
royal
Aaron's
blood.
mom, but she has royal blood. So Aaron
Hmm.
touching her is the reason that he, with the founding Titan, was able to control.
Connected. And then,
Right. So
because
you
I
know
thought it was just off his, because that's kind of like they didn't go and just explain and
exactly. That's
tell
why I was
that.
saying
Yeah,
like,
Yeah. See,
it's
I
small
don't
things.
like,
Yeah,
bro, man.
sometimes you gotta
see,
piece it.
so that's why a
Just
lot of time, and I didn't get that the first time
just be
watching it, so
Sherlock
I
and
felt the
shit. I
same way.
understand.
So until I watched it like a second time, then I'm like, oh, so like
I get it.
if the reason Aaron has the power because technically it don't affect him the way it'll affect the royal blood. Because
Right.
of a person with royalty, like
It's like the
Historia was to
pseudo.
have it,
Yeah.
then it puts her in a
That shit
cycle where
is
she
true.
will lock the walls down, erase everybody's memories, and no wars. But Aaron, that's why Aaron has it. So that's like
Yeah,
literally. So it's like you will, when they explain more about it, you will understand why, and then you appreciate season 3 a little more. Like, okay, I understand why they did what they did. You know what I
like for
mean?
that
Yeah.
power.
Missing
So
pieces. Missing pieces.
yeah, that's why I was like, it's so
Missing
many
pieces.
pieces, but they gotta put it full circle, otherwise
It
it
was
don't make
just like, yeah.
sense.
You don't, but as you explained before we even got into this AOT discussion, you wouldn't have expected that from them from
Mhm.
like season 1 to 2, and then 3 it just
Right.
spread.
Oh,
And then,
really?
you know what I'm saying? And then I
I'm
agree.
sorry, because like
It
season
seemed
one,
like a pretty
fighting Titans.
straightforward show at first.
You
Yeah,
said
I
what?
mean,
Justin?
What did you say, Justin?
Said it seemed like a
I
pretty
was using
straightforward
that.
show at first.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, like
podcasting.
because like season one was like
Podcasting.
they're fighting Titans. Season 2, fighting Titans. Season 3, now we're fighting humans and Titans. And then season 4, everything's pretty much like revealed. Like, oh,
Right.
like
Because
I don't know if y'all peeped it, but like in each season of Attack on Titan, like you could literally see like the life leave Aaron's eyes, bro. Like hope for like humanity, like just leaves his eyes. That's like one
it's
thing people
tough.
have not peeped.
It's tough. It's tough, man.
Like literally,
Right.
like I rewatched a little bit today, and like literally episode 1, like he had like he was just a kid, whatever. Like his eyes were just brimming with life, and then a couple episodes later, they just started dying. Season 2, okay, you know they starting to die a little bit more. Season 3, at the end of season 3, they're just dead.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
one go.
It like at the end of season 3, I thought it was gonna be like this happy moment. Like we finally made it to the end of the sea. Everyone happy, and he just like, man, look. Like, I know this ain't it. I gotta go. There's some people over there I gotta go stomp on, man. Like
It's just
so
like you just realize like pretty much what you thought was like your enemies actually turned out to be the people around you. And like they
Right.
literally like cause like I think episode 1, like they showed that bird or
Yep.
whatever, like that bird having that freedom, whatever. Aaron,
Mhm.
like his whole life was felt caged in because like Titans and shit. And then like he realized like the thing that was oppressing him were Titans, but those Titans are actually humans. Humans that
Right.
have been punished and shit by other humans who hate them for their bloodline and shit. And like after you realize that, it was just over. He said he literally has like no love for the world no more.
Yeah. It's kind of messed up. Like I said, like I seen someone was saying that like the pain speech in Naruto, like how the cycle of hatred, like Attack on Titan is like the embodiment of that speech. Like people would just never learn to understand each other, and just I got to get revenge because they kill who I love. Now, but what about what you kill who I love first, and it's gonna be an endless cycle until they just kill each other completely.
Yep.
So but someone like Pain got to end that cycle. So in reality, they was like just saying like Aaron is pretty much Pain at this point. Like someone got to do it. Like someone got to put into this. And Aaron being who he is with the Attack Titan, which is meant for fighting, and the Falcon Titan, which controls all of that. He the guy. He's the man for the job. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm sure it's so much.
But Ty, you are in for a really nice season 4. It's a lot of emotions. That's what I can pretty much say. Like and I love how they involve the fandom into like I feel like it's 2 splits. Like everyone sees it ain't just like most animes is like, oh, I'm on one side of the coin, I'm on this side, and those are the enemies. But this time around, it's like, I can really be on either side because they both true, but they both tweaking. It's like
I know what side I'm on.
Yeah.
You a Jaeger is.
Don't
worry. That's what I am.
I honestly think I'm a Jaegerist too. As you just described that, it kind of just hit a lot.
So,
bro,
being a Jaeger, bro. Just when you watch it, hopefully you watch a couple by next week, and we can talk about how what you caught up on.
I'm
them kids.
You gonna bend it. You gonna bend it, bro.
For real though, Justin.
You gonna understand what he's saying.
How many episodes is season 4 now? Or is it
it's gonna be 16. Last episode come out this Sunday.
Yeah,
you can binge that, honestly.
Didn't you say there was supposed to be like a movie? Step back.
I don't want to spoil it though. It's potentially the way I would do it, cause like the way they're at right now compared to like the manga, it can't end right now. It literally cannot end. So the best thing they could do is kind of like how Demon Slayer did, like that movie, which is like introductory to like season 2 and shit, is to make a movie at the end of Attack on Titan that literally covers the rest of like the manga and shit. Because it's a lot of shit that's gonna happen. It's a lot of shit gonna happen. That's how they can literally make so much money doing that too. Because most want to see it.
Yeah, and that's true. Only they make a lot of money. Speaking of which, they made a statue of Levi in the hometown. I forgot the writer name of Attack on Titan. What's his name? Anyone else off top of their head?
I don't
No,
know.
I
bro.
do not
Anyways,
know.
the guy who wrote Attack on Titan in his hometown, they put a statue of Levi in that mug. It's pretty dope, like a life-size statue. So it just showed the popularity. It was like, yo, this show is so raw. Here's a statue of the most loved character in the
Hajime
show.
Isayama.
Yes, that guy.
This
Really?
dude, legend.
That guy. But speaking of movies, didn't I seen you one? I think it was you step back or Justin. Somebody said about
Justin.
Jujutsu Kaisen movie
Yeah.
coming out.
Yep,
Yeah.
coming out with
For real?
Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the prequel.
0.
Mhm.
So
This gonna be so fucking raw.
I have no idea what it's gonna be about, but that mug about to buzz because
Zero.
I know a little bit what's happening because like I read the manga, like some parts, but they're finna introduce my boy. I can't say his name yet but just know it's gonna be pretty much like really about him, and he's he's a real close friend of I forget his name now, Goju.
okay.
Yeah, so it'll be like you'll be seeing Goju a little bit like back in his young days and shit too. So it's
Well,
gonna
that's
be
the
some
case. Then this dude got to be
Yeah.
fake if he a friend of him because
He-
I mean,
he-
you see
oh,
the
yeah,
backstory
great.
of my boy.
that's pretty
Sato
dope.
Rue. That's
Speaking-
Hollow Purple.
For people who haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, highly recommend it. Because me myself, when I see all the bros watching it, I was like, all right, they saying it's good. I'm a watch it. Give me a little time. I'll catch up. Bro, episode 1, Muzz already throwing these
Bruh, it's so
Literally.
good.
this is
Talking about
nice.
boxing.
And
Who are
then
these people?
by like the middle of the season, when the first, like, I wouldn't even call it like a major death, but it was pretty sad. You know, it was a pretty sad moment that turned, main characters up. That fight was just a beat down. Fight back! Fight back! Like they was
Yeah.
beating folks. And I was like, yeah, this show is gonna be goated. Like,
goated, bro.
Mhm.
It's giving me early Hunter x Hunter vibes.
It's really
Yeah,
nice.
and
it's so
It's
good.
just gritty. Like,
one thing I love about Jujutsu Kaisen is it's so simplistic in its writing. Like, it's not like, oh, here's this mystery. It's like, hey, no, this is a very simple concept to get. Super easy to understand what's going on, what the plan is, how to try to prevent it, get stronger. Let's do this.
Exactly.
Pretty,
Yeah.
it's a typical shonen, but it's just.
Bruh,
It's
We all know what to
complex.
expect.
I love the
Yeah,
track
but
of
let's
these
do
other
it.
shows.
Let's
bruh.
focus on the fighting,
They
and
putting
I
so
love.
much time into the animation.
I like.
I,
Yeah, I like the power systems they have where like the curse system. It reminds me so much of Nin, bro, how a Nin works. Like it kind of relates to the individual person themselves, like not just like based off like some power like of some group, like or like so everybody power is different and it's different for
I see,
some
I see,
reason.
I
And
see.
it's like and they always explain like really it's like everybody power comes from like their internal belief, like whatever they stand on at the end of the day. So and it kind of like goes off like how they come off as a person. So like it kind of makes sense for Itadori to have Sukuna like he'd be the vessel. Like I don't want to like spoil nothing, but we talking
that's
about it.
first episode,
That's first episode. Hey, I'm like that's first episode, bro.
We're
Come on,
all
that's how you
kind of
gonna-
basically caught up though, right?
But
yeah, but like for anybody who
Yeah,
hasn't
I'm
watched
saying,
Jujutsu
like-
Kaisen, it's like the first episode is.
but I feel like
you're
low-key
gonna know,
people
so.
need some things to be explained to them for them to be like, man, that sounds interesting. And like,
Right.
so I'ma
It's
keep
like
going.
saying Naruto the Nine-Tailed Fox. Oh, you
Yeah.
shouldn't have told him that. Like it's first episode,
Literally,
bro. You know, like
first episode, you gonna see a big ass fox just tails. He gonna be destroying shit.
Destroying the
Yeah,
village.
if you ain't watching Jujutsu Kaisen, bro, you tweaking.
Yeah, you tweaking,
Yeah.
bro, for real.
you should need to get on that right now.
honestly, each episode is
Bro.
it just heat. And don't let them leave off on some gas. Like, oh yeah, this next episode gonna bust because they gonna extend that intro 8 minutes. So you not gonna get the intro. You gonna get straight action. Then 10 minutes after that, they gonna break.
Yeah, dude.
Intro.
Forgot
Oh
the
my
intro
god,
didn't even
you
play.
forgot
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
intro
gonna
was even
say.
coming. Oh
me,
shit!
me,
Like,
Justin, and Reggie was watching together, and it was just boom, 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 boom. It was like then it like halfway through the episode's intro, we was like, wait, it ain't even work. Like, it was like,
literally,
we
exactly.
might as well not even done it, bro, because we didn't notice. Like we
You
didn't
feel-
notice.
Yeah,
That's
you should just kept going.
good. Another thing I like though is most animes they had this thing where they get in a habit where the main character just outshines everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
But I
also-
love,
Mhm.
especially like they main character. Usually it's like a group of 3, or they small group.
3, 4.
But he always
Yeah.
outshines the other 2 in every way. But I love how they not doing that with Megami. Whatever you want to call it. I call him Megami. I
They
don't
not
call
doing
him
that
by
with
that
none of
long.
them.
Boy, Meg.
Bro,
Yeah, I call him Megami.
You
But
gonna watch this new episode? They're not doing that with any of them.
so I
Like
watched the previous
everybody
one when
going
he was
crazy.
like, man, I'm
No
finna
Sakura
turn
in the
up.
show.
No Sakuras.
Yes.
No
The
No
Sakuras.
females in
Sakura.
this show are
No
actually good.
Sakuras.
Yeah. Like, what's her name? Maki? Maki?
Yes, Maki.
Man,
She raw, man.
Different.
She raw.
the whole thing, she's
Her whole setup
literally
is
Rock
raw.
Lee at this point.
Yes, she don't have.
Like, she's literally Rock Lee,
bro.
like-
She's literally Rock Lee, just with glasses. That's it.
Literally. And I think the whole like she just so raw, and I'm just like, ain't no way. I didn't expect much from her. I'm not gonna lie. Because of that,
Bro, I didn't know what to expect from her either, bro. Honestly.
but then once they started explaining more into it, I'm like, well, that kind of puts her right back in the running of being cold, you know,
raw,
like
literally.
explaining it. Like we being very vague without spoiling it, but like
Because she
y'all
can
need-
just simply throw hands, and she just got tools. Like
literally.
she super strong, fast, like agile and shit, just moving superhumanly. But she can't use
And
like
her character is fire.
that's cool
too.
though. Literally, bro, fire. Mentoring out there, punching on the first years. They scared of her and shit, bro. They scared of her. She what?
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is
Must
it's
watch.
gonna be
It's
goated.
gas. You know what else? That I'm changing my mind on, and y'all might be like, "Oh, what, Boruto?" I like that it's now getting into like the actual real shit.
the
I don't like
manga,
that. I don't like that,
Well,
bro, because I just seen that Kawaki episode.
Kawaki, yep.
It was nothing like anything. Blood, puke.
so they
Extreme.
actually
so much detail, bro.
get into what Boruto
Body
should have been from the jump.
Body
Yeah.
dismemberment. I've never seen that in any Naruto. Like, no. I mean, you've seen some arms get blown. All right, cool. No. I'm talking about torso, legs.
Bro, I'm
Bro,
talking about it. Finally,
glad you brought
200
it up.
episodes, man. 200
Bro,
episodes.
I'm so
Gas.
glad you brought it
200
up.
They
You're right.
lost me already.
And I'm glad I
They
didn't
lost
like
me already.
because I low key watched 150. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch 150. I just had 150 playing, like, because it's on Hulu, and I was like, I mean, I might as well. I slight caught up, but it was like it was pointless. A lot of that, a lot of it didn't matter because,
just
bro,
filler.
10. I think 161 to like once like after 10 episodes after that, it was a whole different show. I'm like, yeah, they what? None of the other shit mattered. Like now they
doesn't.
own some
So it's
whole
Boruto
different, bro.
Shippuden.
Yeah, literally it's
So-
Boruto Shippuden. But
So
not
that's one
that.
thing I was
like,
saying, because like
what
many
Boruto
people
should've been.
like misunderstood the Boruto hate. It wasn't from Boruto itself, just the manga. It was the anime, because it was nothing but filler, and it had nothing to do with the show.
It was a
So
pointless
like,
watch,
and
man.
then it was
just looked
was
good.
just so started to read a manga. The manga is a pretty decent pacing. It starts off with talking about Naruto and them stuff too. It just like, if I don't want to spoil nothing, but at this point, I'm pretty sure there ain't nobody who don't know. But I'm gonna just be
You're
the
good.
good
No,
guy and
I
not
was-
spoil it. No, I'm talking about like
Yeah.
in general, because the whole community was just like, oh my goodness, just
You talking about
flooding the
Kurama?
internet. That's all I'm talking about. Just that, that. But
Mhm.
That shit.
I don't know.
That shit's so lame.
Hopefully, I'm pretty sure everybody knows about Kurama, because it's
Yeah.
like ain't no way nobody don't know, because everyone would just spoil
Bro,
it everywhere.
either you seen anything or do you have fucking social media, you have a game system, because he's on the cover. Like,
Everyone.
bro, everyone knows the Naruto storyline. You have to by now. Like, even if you
So-
didn't watch it, you know it in some way. You've seen it on like a movie. You seen you played a game. You seen somebody that was playing the game. You seen an AMV fight. Somebody put some music behind some shit. They throwing hands. I'm pretty sure 99% of the world done seen Obito and Kakashi throwing them bitches in the astral
Right.
realm on some.
Because
Yeah,
Naruto
bro.
too mainstream for most of the
It's
know,
too,
but
it's too
so
mainstream.
going into that, Naruto pretty much loses Kurama, and it's like, how do we go? Where we go from here? And
biggest
after
match ever.
thinking, I'm like, man, I have a good idea what can be happen to make Naruto strong again, but I doubt they do it, because they did that to progress Boruto in the first place.
Right.
So Naruto has Sage mode, and on top of that, we haven't seen Naruto's Sage mode since Shippuden, because he really hasn't used it.
Mm.
and he been really, really dope with it. And he's
Bruh.
older in his prime. His own chakra itself is more refined. And at the time of Shippuden, he already had like way more chakra than any other Jonin, high level Jonins.
Being
So
16 years old.
it's crazy though, because even without Kurama and Sasuke, even without the Rinnegan, all that stuff, they are still folding everyone in the world, no problem.
Literally.
It
Why did
is-
they
I
make
wouldn't,
the,
okay,
why
I
did they
wouldn't say
make the
everyone
main
in the
character
world.
so
wouldn't
lame,
say
bro?
They are getting
Yeah.
ridiculous with it's some
There's some
ridiculous
raw
people out there.
bro.
It's some raw people out there.
Mhm.
They are like they are legends, but without those abilities, that's a huge nerf to them.
Why
Nerf.
did Sasuke never
Because
use any
you
Rinnegan
know, like
abilities?
everybody else still got their whole kits.
Cuz,
They got their whole
Boruto-
kit.
Sasuke is so stupid in Boruto. He's so bad.
cuz.
He's so bad. He's so bad.
Bro, never forget when he ran out of chakra during that fight. I forget who it
Come
was,
on, bro. This
but
is
then he
Sasuke.
did Kieran, bro, towards the end. I was like, what? You didn't have chakra to do anything that entire fight, but at the end you just had enough to do Kieran. And that must take us so much chakra to use. It didn't make no sense to me.
It only
Literally.
made sense because
That shit
it
really
was it's
blows
nature
the fuck
chakra
outta
though.
me.
Like
Mhm.
he already this lightning and shit. All right, cool. He probably
Yeah,
just strung that shit.
we'll see
They're
what
so
Boruto
bad,
go,
man.
because it's I gotta see how it progresses and get my thoughts on it at a later time. But
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
bro.
That's what I'm
'cause
saying. Like
I was hating it. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll
I
start
watched
watching it
it.
again
It's
after seeing
okay,
that.
but it's like
Bro, it just felt like I was like watching Family Guy or some shit. They was just casually like
doing
on anime
episodes.
shit though. Yeah, like I promise the episodes had no purpose. That's what it felt like.
I mean, I still low key kind of hate Boruto though, cause it's
I'm
like,
cool on it, bro.
bro,
I'm
you
cool.
gotta
Like I'll
think
never get back into it.
bro, literally, it's like the technology advancements they made in like what that 10, 15 year span,
Bro,
and then like bro, like
nothing
there's
makes sense.
but I don't know if they
They got
introduced like
Apple
like,
Watch fucking jutsu throwers and shit. Yeah.
bro, it's a whole fucking city behind the Leaf Village now and shit, like skyscrapers, and then
Konohamaru is a fucking scrub.
I don't know. I
He
want
is
to spoil it
he
or
ain't
not,
had
but
no real fight yet.
I don't want to spoil it, but I don't know if they introduced the androids yet.
Talking about
actually,
the Andrew, this is Dragon
Nani?
Ball.
nah, I'll wait.
Bro,
That'd be for another day.
Honey?
I got
it's
something to say on
it's
the Boruto topic, but I'm gonna wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So speaking of
it's on the radar. I'll say
animes,
that.
but tomorrow is the release date of My Hero season 5.
For real.
So first things first,
I'm coming.
that opening gotta be bussing.
You
It
already know
better.
it is.
Have they ever
bro,
missed an opening?
I don't think My Hero ever missed a beat on the opening.
Shoot, I don't think no shonen has really. If you really want to
Yeah,
top
it's
animes,
crazy.
it's never
One
been.
Piece got some mid.
That's One Piece though. That's One Piece though. We're not gonna
Yeah.
talk about garbage, man.
Garbage. All right, I'm
Dude,
not finna
Yeah,
stand
the
for this.
character you picked is Minato,
Yeah.
bro. Stop talking about
Bro, like I said, bro, 900 episodes.
Nigga got a nail through his chest.
Bro. 900 episodes. Find this treasure,
The
bro. What
fastest,
is
but got
going
a nail
on?
through his chest.
What is going on, bro? What is going on? Stuff.
Everything. It's busting at me. See, man, you don't understand that One Piece life, man. You don't know what it's like to take a break, come back to a season every time. I don't gotta wait months for my stuff to come out. Every week it's dropping. I can sit back
That's
and
also a
kick
bad
back
thing,
for like
though.
2 months and then be like, oh, dang, I got like 20 episodes to watch. Oh, right there, boom.
It's also
Season.
a bad thing though, because the animation be trash a lot of the times.
Yeah, Toei be pumping them
That's
episodes.
why I like how they're doing the. That's why I like how they're doing the new shonens, bro. Like they're taking their time with this shit. So when it's all
everything is so
all said and
crafted.
finished, bro, it's gonna be fire all the way throughout.
It's so crafted. Ain't no like let ups, no light parts, no budgets, the cuts and shit. No.
Because when you do this shit weekly, bro, you gotta rush it.
You can tell.
It's gonna be trash.
You can tell when like shit be like, all right, they just want to get that shit out the way.
That's how Naruto was at one point. Like
definitely.
Like
but I feel like honestly, after having like so many episodes,
that's probably why they did all them flashbacks.
You end up doing that shit, but
honestly, I'm just waiting for animation.
I'm just waiting for the anime that keeps that shit like that and has like 600 plus episodes. Like
they're gonna need that fat budget.
It's gas from start to finish. Like just keep going. Just keep going. Fuck it. Another season.
I don't know if another anime is gonna get there.
Solo
shit.
Level. If Solo Level ever get an anime, it might.
You think it would go 600 episodes?
It won't though.
That's a
It'll,
long
it'll
anime.
definitely be like what 40,
600.
50 plus.
That's basically asking for
How
like
many anime already have 600
the next
episodes?
like anime out of
Uh,
like the big three, like
Detective Conan.
kinda.
That's
That
pretty
got more than
simple
One
though.
Piece. Yeah, that definitely super
Is
simple.
it?
It's just a
Is
detective.
it
Like you don't have
Gintama?
to go all out like crazy fight scenes.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I don't know that.
Who's
Gintama,
behind
but I
this
don't know. I
crime,
don't
though?
know Gintama's animation like that. I haven't really watched it.
It's more of a comedy, so it's not really like animation heavy with like anything that goes on in there. So
Yeah, that's how
it is.
Reincarnated as a slime is. But I
Mm-hmm.
still like it because like the animation is good for all of that. It's kind of like versatile, so I fuck with it.
Hmm.
Sure, you've been watching a new season of Slime?
Actually, I have, but I'm like I want to say 6 episodes in, but I only
Okay.
watch it because I was watching it. Like I have yet to like sit down and like start the new season myself.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
I was kind of waiting. Like I already got too much stuff I'm waiting to like watch. I need something to just
mhm,
binge, like something I could just have and just watch this shit whenever I want. Watch like 3
Hmm.
episodes. All right, I'm cool. Go back.
I
'Cause that's
mean,
how I was enjoying it, bro. It kind of gives me that vibe, like, cause it's funny. Like you watch it just for the enjoyment of it. You don't watch it to like see what's gonna happen, you know. But you
mhm.
do, cause it's still like a whole developmental plot to it.
I mean,
Man,
that's how
he built a whole nation, a federation,
literally. That's
monster
how.
federation. You're cool.
I mean, that's how like Fully Cooley was. Like you, like there was like no story to it at all, but you just watching it to watch it. Like that shit
Yeah,
was so
bro.
fucking
It's crazy because that shit was just 7 episodes though.
cool.
It's also crazy. Did you watch the other iterations of it,
Yeah, I did not like those at all, honestly.
bro? I didn't like them either.
Because
On,
they forced it.
I only like
Mhm.
the soundtrack to alternative, and that's just because they use
Low
like
key,
more like
yeah.
better. Yeah, they just redid a lot of the classic shit. That was
Mhm.
it. But other than that, nah.
Yeah, I
Like
watched
I
something where
I
they
didn't
went to
even finish
ask the
Progressive.
creator, and he said
I don't.
nah.
I mean, yeah, the creator literally said, "No, I don't want to make anything else of this," and they literally, I
So they
think
went
they
behind him,
had the
bought
rights
the
to it
rights.
and just
Whack,
made it anyway.
Yeah.
whack,
So
and
it's
that's why that shit like that.
They said, "Your
garbage.
show too good. Give me this money."
Yeah, literally, give me this
That's
money.
really
Give
what
me
it
this
was.
We need that, man.
Talking about
Do another one.
this shit
They
so
went in,
fucking random, bro.
man, crazy
That's
man.
terrible.
That
7
is
episodes of
terrible.
just randomness, bro. You just don't know what's going on, but it's just so fucking raw. Like I
Mm-hmm.
put Key on it. He said he did not know what the fuck was going on, but it was just like he was just in
Bro,
it.
it's so raw. And I'm watching this as a kid, bro. Like Naoto and me were just 1-to-1. Even though he was going through hella random shit, bro, I was still like on board, on track. Like, bro,
I'll have
I'm
to give it
cool.
another shot
He
because
he
I
was
was
really
straight
he
snoozing.
was really all right, bro. Honestly, it's really about him growing up, but like having this like it's like maturity, like but he don't have nobody to like mature off of, like because everybody like not shit around him pretty much. Like as you can see, Haruko going across his head with guitars and mopeds and shit.
Moped, bro.
Uh,
Literally the
Mamimi,
first episode.
she old as hell, still like not doing shit, smoking and shit, just
Mhm.
ain't got no life pretty much. Like
Got my boy Kanta in there too.
literally, bro, like his dad not bread stale, like they bread shop weak as hell. It's just there just cause like literally
Mhm.
it's just there cause like bro, his life is
I think,
he just trying to like find a way out this weak shit because
bro.
everybody then wants him to be like
Mhm.
be better than me, but you got to be like your brother type shit. And that's why his brother's always referenced. But we
Yeah.
never even see his fucking brother. He don't see his brother. So how he gonna be like his brother? Like how you gonna go off him? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all about him really finding his own way and becoming like his own like
Person.
man in a sense. But yeah,
Yeah, okay, I
person.
get
You
you.
feel me? Like saying fuck what everybody else want me to do or what they got going on that's affecting me. Like I know what the fuck I want, so I'm gonna go and do that. He gonna swing the bat. He gonna
Oh, man.
swing the
Okay.
bat. He gonna swing the bat.
Honestly, if you ever watch it, I would say definitely pay attention to the soundtrack because the soundtrack is
Yeah,
so fucking
bro, the
hard, bro.
soundtrack ties all that
That's
shit
like
together. So
a
I'm listening to the
big part
soundtrack right
in all
now.
animes. Like
Literally,
soundtracks are
I
just.
am right now.
Jujutsu
Literally, bro.
soundtrack is A+ too.
It is that
You
first
said what
OP is
is?
raw, and when shit
Jujutsu.
get intense, bro, they
Oh,
got that little. You know what I'm
Ooh,
talking
it's
about?
a
With
new
I
OST
love
every time.
the guitars are so real,
I
just
love
grit,
the music that
dirty,
plays when something's like something about to
tension
happen.
spiking.
Yeah, it's like a
Mm-hmm.
womp, 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 womp. Like
Man, that
it's like
ReZero
it's
sounds
getting
kinda
real
crazy.
creepy. You know what I'm talking about, though,
Creepy,
bro?
auntie. What's going on?
I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, what's going to
they do
happen?
that a lot. They do that a lot too, bro.
Honestly, I would say my favorite soundtrack would be like Attack on Titan. Because I don't know if y'all like remember the soundtrack for like when I don't know if people most people seen it, but the Reiner and not even that. Not even I'm talking about when Reiner and Berto got like their reveal and everything. Like if you listen to that soundtrack for like that whole thing, bro, that was like literally one of the best like soundtracks I've ever heard. For something.
So I'm glad I'm not the only one who do that. Like I listen to it like OST and like from the anime, but I don't listen to just that part. I'll go look up the entire track and be
Literally.
like, "Yo,
The
this
full
is
OST.
fire! Like this
Bro.
is fire."
Yes. I
Um,
have incorporated so
Yeah, they got a
many
lot of that shit on Spotify
so
now.
many
for
Japanese rock songs because that's what they are.
Mhm.
Like I don't even want to call them anime openings because they have like real names like Silhouette and Haruka Kanata and you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you gotta call them that.
yeah, My Hero opening 4. The I keep my ideals, I swear. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that was season 3 though. I don't know what
Crossing
opening it
Fields.
was.
it might have been.
Crossing Field, that's fire opening. But it's called Odd Future. It's I think the name of the band. Odd Future, Uber World, something like that.
Damn, they
That whole
biting.
Tyler
they
Perry.
so no.
They
Like, it's
biting.
a
Whoa.
look
Another
for
person
for
stealing
real.
from the black man.
Man, look, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
They
looking
they
at
Japanese. They probably don't know
Crazy.
what's going on over
they got
here.
they got the pass from me. They can do it.
I think it's the name of the
Sorry,
song though,
Now they got the step back stamp.
but
Stamp
what I
it
was
for
saying
nothing.
was the opening, the song for the opening, they modified it just for the opening. But the actual song is so good. Like it's just like real groovy, just kind of just vibe to it, you know? And I was like, they did a real good
You be
job. Like,
gyrating your hips?
hmm?
Huh?
Okay, bro. Okay.
Get the
Just-
swiveling.
Nah, but anime openings, like the music is so good and it just bring out the emotion so
Sometimes.
well.
True.
Sometimes I be straight
Nah, a
skipping.
lot of that shit. That's me 90% of the time. If the OST, if I'm not listening to it, pretty much like I'm going to skip it. Or like if it's not like visually raw, like I don't want them to spoil anything because anime tend to do that. That's why
They
I had
do.
got into the habit of just
Mhm.
hitting that 3 minute mark each time. Like, yep,
Mhm.
cling, and we gone. Because I don't want shit. Like, who is this person? Like now I'm seeing and then
Like you just seen a bunch of shit.
but I
Like,
like
oh, he's
like
the
why don't
traitor.
they like
Yeah.
just keep it artsy, like keep it just visually like appealing. Like
Mhm.
just have them just doing some random shit. Don't gotta be shit
AOT
related to the
season 4.
story. Like
No,
that's how JJK should do it. Like, bro, keep that shit like that. I feel like more anime should just learn off that. And I would just they OSTs will never get skipped. They won't. Because
so
people want to see visuals and they hear the song.
yeah,
Okay.
so what's y'all like favorite openings then for like an anime? Like
Favorite
what's your favorite opening?
We talking
Some-
just music or visuals too?
Yeah, if we
just music.
just music.
Tough.
I
Really
got
tough.
I got a couple. I got a couple. And they hold on. It's a Bleach opening. What is it called?
Bleach
It's just
has a
because
lot.
It's a lot.
can I if I cue it, will they hear it in Discord? Will this like
Probably
work?
I
not.
don't think so. Nah.
It's
think we got
called hold
Go
up.
ahead
It's
and use
I
them
got it on
vocals,
my
man.
playlist. I got you. No, no, because I don't even know lyrics like that. Butcher and shit.
I like the
Hold on.
first opening a lot though. It gives a very
I really like Crossing
homey
Fields.
feeling. Crossing Field, you talking about the same one, Lisa, right?
Sword Art, yeah, Sword Art 1.
Yep.
Dude, that's the thing. I never watched Sword Art, but I heard that song
Where is
because
it?
she
Oh, here you
did
go.
the opening for
Yeah,
Demon
it's called
Slayer.
After Dark by Asian
After
Kung
Dark.
Fu Generation. But that's the people who
never-
was on the whatchamajig. Laron, did you say you never heard of them?
I think I heard the song. I'm trying to think what Bleach
Oh.
opening is. I didn't finish Bleach all the way. I'm like at the
Opening
war.
7. The
It's
one where it comes in with all the Iran cars sitting at the table.
boom.
I think that's the one I'm at. That's probably why I don't remember.
I like that honestly, just because of the guitar line in the beginning. Like it's like 10 seconds in. I want to do it, but I don't want to sound stupid. So anyway, right. But that and low key Naruto opening OP3, the not Shippuden, the OG one.
Naruto.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
low
Obi-Wan.
key, yeah, I know they went
Yeah.
talking about that motherfucker.
That one raw.
There's a tuning
Um,
exam opening, right?
yeah, he was at the fence.
Uh
Like
yeah, I know. I know
That
what you're
went
talking
talking
about.
about.
I know exactly what you're
mhm,
talking about.
that
I'm trying to
shit.
think of the
Yes,
song.
yeah.
I watched dub Naruto, so I don't even know if it's the same.
No,
It's
it's
the
the
same.
same.
It's
It's
the
the
same.
same.
It's
It's
the
the
same.
same. I mean,
It's the same here.
I would say,
That's what I watched it. I didn't
yeah, I
start
would
watching
say,
Shippuden until I didn't start watching sub until Shippuden. I was gonna
Same.
Shippuden.
Same.
Like you
That's
caught
what. Yep.
up.
Same.
Mhm.
oh, I caught up. Had to. I would say my favorite would be. I don't know if y'all seen Yu Yu Hakusho, but that
Mm.
Smile Bomb.
Yes, sir.
I think
That
my
might, that
brother
might,
showed me
We
that a
forgot to
lot.
mention that as one of the good dubs.
that literally is that's a fucking classic. I don't know if people have seen it or not.
Also,
Um,
nope. Okay, this is honestly, I feel like that was honorary mention. I just listened to those. A song that I can like honestly listen to just off back is the Mongolian Chop Squad intro. Beck, if y'all watched that,
I
did
have not got
not.
around to it yet.
Ooh.
It's still on my list. It's
Bro,
still on my.
it's
I watched a
so
little
raw
bit,
and
but
it's
I had to
26
stop.
episodes. Why?
You niggas was acting like
Man.
they was grown when they was little ass kids. Go
Bro, they
home.
going through it. They going through it, bro.
Stop going through
That
it.
Man,
shit,
Stop going
talking about
through
stop
it. Go
going
play
through it.
outside.
They don't got look. They
I'm
ain't
talking
nobody
about
playing
stop
with
going through. How you gonna tell kids to
right.
stop
Niggas
going?
having
Ain't
relationship
nobody
problems at
playing with
14.
them.
I can't take that serious.
Man, that shit
Okay.
raw.
All right.
It
I
wasn't.
get
It
you.
wasn't even about. It was really like.
Go shoot some hoops, man.
Literally, bro.
Oh, go shoot some hoops. Hey, he started
If
playing.
you don't go do your homework, bro.
That's what he did. Literally, like
Hey,
instead of
See?
like, cause bro, so he was getting
all right,
bullied
I
and
got
shit.
it.
Like it was hella like lame shit around him, bro. But he found a band and he found a guitar, and that formed him into his own. I think I'd be liking those moments, bro. Like they just get formed into their
Yeah,
own
that
person.
sounds a lot like me. You know what I'm saying? I found me a saxophone, and I
Yeah,
found me, you know.
You still play that mode?
I'm in
honestly,
my closet back there,
Beck reminds, bro.
man.
Step back. Beck reminds me a lot of Foolie
Fully,
Cooley,
fully. Yep.
but a lot less random and a lot more grounded and real.
Yeah. Like,
Bro,
I know
they even
you seen it.
played a song in there off Foolie Cooley,
They
Last
did?
Dinosaur. I don't know if you know the name of this.
Oh, I know
Oh,
that
yeah,
right
you know
there.
it, right?
That's that
You know what
classic.
I'm talking exactly.
I literally so see so much, but I know you seen it and then Malik seen it. I know Malik he
Bro,
praises it. It was a good anime.
he put me on, bro, and like we was sitting there watching, and low key, like literally the first 15 minutes, I'm like, this shit raw. Like this shit really raw. And then
Yeah.
I think like we watched like 3 episodes, bro. And after that, I was like, yeah, I'm finna watch this shit for real. Like, and I went
Um,
home, bro, and I binged all. It was 26 episodes, and I finished it. I cried too. I cried. Yes,
bro,
it
bro,
made me cry.
animes do that,
Bro, when
bro.
he got on, bro, when he got on stage and sung "Moon on," y'all gonna know what the part I'm talking about if y'all watch it. When he get
Mhm.
on stage and he sing "Moon on the River," you gon'
Justin ain't
feel him.
trying to hear
You
it.
gon' feel him, bro. It's raw. It's raw.
All
Yeah,
I'll
I
say
think
is,
he was
I'm a
oppressed
little
this whole
emotional,
time.
dude. I
mhm.
be crying in anime
Man,
sometimes, man. It
I
fuck
be
that.
cried, bro.
It's honestly, it just touched on real emotions, but like it handle them in like the most, I don't know, like real way possible. Like
Yeah,
ain't no, it ain't gonna make you like sob and shit for like, but at the same time, it's like
it's gonna make you drop that long tear.
yeah.
yeah, like yeah,
Okay.
it's one of those
You
like
cried before LeBron?
We say
Cry
what?
before,
What you cry at, LeBron?
Boy, I cried in some of the dumbest spots, bro. I ain't even gonna cap.
It's good. We all have. I'm sorry. When you
Bro,
get like emotionally invested in
I've
like the
never cried.
anime,
I
yeah,
think
bro.
the
That's why I
wait,
love
what?
it so much.
I've never
I
cried.
am Ryusuke now. Before I
Justin,
watched it,
you gotta
I
be
was so
capping. You
used to
never
it.
nowhere
I
anime you
grew up,
cried.
oh,
and now I am Ryusuke
Never.
Manami.
Man,
The
you
closest I
I
got
feel
was
like,
Iron
bro.
Blooded Orphans, but
so have you never seen Angel Beats?
Okay,
I seen it, but
white hair shorty out there.
I didn't
They
finish it.
literally just
I
cried.
cried at the dumbest
They came
spots.
up, had a concerts and shit. She pulling up. Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry.
You cried when Jiraiya
Shoot.
got submerged?
Actually, I didn't cry about Jiraiya
You
because
don't
I
care
kind
about
of
Jiraiya?
I got spoiled pretty heavy.
Damn,
Damn.
So
who's
I
the
got
culprit?
Malik.
Damn.
he clapped me
Damn.
so bad. I was like, Malik, what you
That's
doing?
tough. That's tough.
I was
He
like,
clapped you,
I got clapped. I got clapped. I'm weak.
Heck,
Bro, we was at his crib. He was like I think it was like freshman. I forgot how old he was. We used to play basketball, basketball team, all that good stuff. And me and Stan stayed the night, and we watching anime,
That's
whatnot,
gas.
and I caught up to Naruto. We just I caught up, and I'm like at the part where Asuma died. Right, I told them we rode bikes one next day. Me, Juice, Stance, and Malik to talk about Naruto. I told them I'm where Asuma died at. They all was like, "Oh, okay." And Malik just goes on this spiel. It's like, man, when Jiraiya died, bro, that was wild. I was looking at him like,
Wild,
I'm
bro.
so weak,
Wild.
bro.
Juice was like,
I know
Malik. He was like, what? Looked at me, was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, bro, you just spoiled me so heavy. I'm like, I
I
just
can
want to
see
go home,
your
bro.
face,
I
bro.
just want to go home.
That was
So
a bomb. That was a bomb for real.
I
I
don't
was
think
like,
I've ever
this.
gotten hit that hard.
I'm talking about,
Oh no,
bro.
I'm not even, bro. I wasn't even
That whole
hating.
moment just
I
got
got hit way harder.
for you, and
I'm sure.
within that, just cut it. It never.
Yeah,
It happened
that's-
where it did never happen. You
it
ain't
was like
lying.
he did it so like he had no intentions of actually spoiling it, and that's how I knew he wasn't lying. It was just like, man, that was a genuine answer. That was a very genuine statement. He not
He meant
lying.
that wholeheartedly.
He looked around like, what's wrong
That
with what I
really
just
happened.
said? Looked at me. Oh, okay.
That's tough.
But yeah,
That's Bento on the screen.
I got
I
hit
watched that.
with that one, and
These niggas fighting over food.
but nothing.
Oh,
I,
that
ne-
makes it
I
fucking raw.
the hardest I ever been spoiled. I'm not even gonna share what the spoiler was, but Demon Slayer.
You know what I'm
Dang,
saying?
bro.
Stat back, no. The whole reason I started reading in the first place, like why?
Yeah.
Was it
She's
past
so
the
foul
train
for
arc?
that. So foul.
Far past the train arc.
Oh, that's tough then.
Like this is like end game. This
Come on.
spoilers.
Boys are so foul for that.
I told Step back what it was.
You just
Step
got
back
hit
was
by
like,
the
what is it?
internet?
Random
Nah.
a YouTube recommendation page. Like you just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hey, here's a recommendation. This guy make the content you're looking at, and the dude put in the thumbnail, boom, in the title, boom, and I'm just like, I can't unread that. I can't unsee that. Like,
Not look away, boy. That mug already processed.
bro. The whole manga panel of what the spoiler was, I was like,
Didn't you
okay.
watch that too?
Look, bro, I remember you said what?
Didn't you watch that video?
No, I ain't watched the video.
Okay. I didn't try to lie to you at that time. I could have sworn
You
I tried
was-
to lie.
No, you literally was in the party chat with me, and out of nowhere, I was just like, oh, I'm blue. I instantly, you was like, what happened? I told you what happened, and you was like, what part? I'm like, man, I ain't trying to have you go through. I just went through. He was like, I read the manga. I told him. He was like, oh, they found. I was like, yeah, they found, bro.
That's tough.
But I mean, I read the manga. I'm super excited for what the anime will bring. If, like I said, if they animate it really good, how they've been doing the first season, the other seasons should
Oh,
be.
they will.
I think it'll get a little bit more gruesome, don't you think?
It's gonna get a lot, but the animation's gonna get. It may even get better, low key. 'Cause, like they made so much money off they made so much money off the movie and shit. Like
Bro,
they
Better?
how
the
would
movie-
the animation get better?
Bro, they
That's
have
why I'm
not-
like,
They
better?
haven't done anything since then, bro.
I
Other than
would
that
just-
Fate movie.
It could just stay like that,
So
honestly.
when
Nah,
I
it's
was
gonna
living in
make-
Bro,
DeKalb,
it's already, bro. When they go into them little 3D transitions, bro. When she,
Get
Thank
better.
you.
come on,
Thank
bro.
you.
Like
Ty,
Bro, think of
those
the-
chopping them, bro. I don't even want. No, that's
now
already.
Now the budget's here. The budget's
That's
here.
crazy. Look, I already watched the movie, and I watched the low budget version of the movie, and I'm blue. And I honestly,
You watched the camera?
I did, bro.
Nigga was in the
Because-
theater.
Because look, I didn't want to watch it. I was avoiding it so many times. I'm checking, and it's always the same version each time. And I'm like, I just didn't care one night, bro. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Literally, fuck it. I just kept
Man,
in it. And then
Ty.
so much shit started to happen, I couldn't stop then. I was like, I'm already seeing it like this, like, so I'm in it, whatever. But I watched it from beginning to end.
So I know
With that
exactly what
barbershop copy.
happens, but
Literally. I'm look.
without spoiling, like, can you at least give us like your face? Like, what was your face expression at the end of the movie? Like, was you?
Okay.
Because I
And
know I remember when I
ain't
read it, I was
spoiling
like,
nothing. This ain't spoiling nothing. But I had like 11 different ones because
okay,
yeah. But
as amazing as it was,
at the
it was
at the very end on that pin drop, it was like
Literally, bro.
yeah, okay. I'm like this, bro. From that moment, I'm like, all right, we in for a show.
and you had
We
to
in
no,
for a show.
and you
Like,
just gotta sit there. Like you literally just gotta sit there. Ain't that's it. You have to sit there. That's not
And
spoiling shit. Most of them know what I'm talking about.
I got a
yeah.
question. So y'all think with the movie, y'all think season 2 they're still gonna like do like the train arc, like how Boruto did? Like, you know, they did Boruto the movie, they still
I
incorporate.
hope not.
They low key have to, because people who like couldn't see the movie. 'Cause now a lot of people are gonna see the movie and
I
realize
hope they don't do that. I just hope they make the movie like just accessible.
But there
Just
are
over here in
series
the
where
way.
they do like leave the movie in.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
but
Or they
I
just skip the movie events. Like
yeah, just
what's that show
that's
with all the
cool.
artists? They name the characters after the artists. Bungo Stray Dogs. They
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
they did. Sure.
Yeah, with Dead Apple, I think it was called.
I
I
ain't
don't
seen
know.
it. I ain't seen
I
about go straight to movie.
feel like they.
You watch season 1 and then you watch season 2
Season
and then the
3.
movie and then
For,
season 3.
I feel like they gotta do like some
oh,
small.
go like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
because I feel like because each one is always like different. Each season was different as hell, but they always focus on like it's like a different main character for each season. That's how I feel. That's how they do it. Cause now they I forget his name, but he got like gravity. It's his what the fuck is they call it in there? What's the abilities called in Bungo? But that's I don't know. That's where I'm at. But I feel like
I just know it's
it was a
strength.
random jump, but I didn't know it was a movie. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, cause
Mm.
you just meet folks out of nowhere. They introduce them, yeah, but it's like it feel like a flashback in a way.
Yeah, because there's that blonde haired dude with the money. If you didn't watch the movie, he would
Cause
probably
he
just
had
come out of
just
nowhere.
cause what is his name? Dazai had just got into the what are they called? The Port Mafia, and he was working with other folks. But I'm like, this happened a while ago. Like this is like his backstory type deal. Like but I feel like the movie kind of like what I don't know. Fuck it, I'll watch the movie now because now I'm confused, bro.
I
Because I
hope
felt
for
like
the
I
sake
didn't
of
have
animation.
it didn't give like
So
I
you
needed
watched
to
the
watch
third
the movie
season?
vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of well, I'm not done with the third season. I started watching third season too of Bungo, but 1 and 2, yeah, I'm where.
I
That's what
never
I'm
started
saying.
Bungo.
Third season is where they introduce. I forget his name, but he flying around and shit. But third season is like it's him and Dazai like
Yeah, the
just doing
movie
shit.
is fire. I would watch it.
Before that, we was with I'm trying to like all names.
Ooh.
His ass was a tiger though.
Uh,
Um,
Ak- Atsushi.
Yeah, Atsushi. Yeah, that's his name. I ain't seen it in a minute. I haven't like yeah, but
Yeah,
that's where I left off on was dude was raw. And they fought it was him and Daza and they fought some random dude in the alley. Like other folks flying around and shit.
it's been a
I
while
think he was
since I
trying to
seen it.
recruit I think he was trying to recruit him, or something for the Port Mafia. You know, you seen it? Yeah. Then that's where I'm at. Like literally, I haven't seen like development of that. But I didn't know it was a movie for that either. Shit, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. It didn't give off like I needed to watch a
it's
movie
only like an
vibe.
hour
Like,
30 though.
does the movie like kind of tie in with like season 2 to season 3? Like
Yeah,
give you a link because it
because
is a
they're the
jump
big
from
character.
house.
He's just like money is like his power, and he'll just come up
Oh
like
yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah.
nowhere if you haven't watched the movie.
I seen him though, and because he fought. It was him. Atsushi fought with got a black cloak. You know what I'm talking about? He got the shadow.
Yeah,
They fought him on a fucking ship.
Akutagawa.
Was that in season 3? Yeah, his name was long as hell. Was that in season 3? Because I feel like that was earlier. Because that's when they showed him like the more money he had, the stronger he was. Like
That's a raw power to have. I ain't gonna lie.
I haven't watched any of this.
If you like broke, that power sucks, low key.
literally
But he
sucks.
had to spend money to get stronger.
Literally. And then but low key he did go bankrupt. fighting.
So was that in the series? I could have swore
I,
that was movie exclusive.
if that was movie, then I damn near seen the movie because I do remember that. Like, did I see this movie?
I feel like they do recaps in episodes. 'Cause if
I,
you got to, otherwise
that's what
people.
and
Maybe
that's
that
what
maybe
this
that
whole
was the second.
discussion is
No, that
about.
was the second
Because
season.
we don't want anime to do that. Like, if they come out with a movie, I want the next season just to
No,
go
the
off
movie
with
was
that.
about a whole nother thing. I tweet.
Yeah,
It
I'm
wasn't
feel
about the
like
money dude. It was about a different villain.
Oh, that's why I'm like, I seen the money, dude. Like,
yeah,
I
confused.
seen
That
the
bro,
money guy.
literally that made me even more. I'm like, what? He's spending on a boat. Literally,
What anime
go
is this?
Bungu.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Bungo Straight
You
Up.
should
Okay.
definitely watch it. First
Yeah, I'm
episode
gonna
should
have
hurt you.
Yep.
Okay,
I think
say less.
I think Ish had seen it at one point. He put me on. That's when I started watching it. I can't remember now. It's been so fucking long. But it's definitely good ass anime.
Mhm.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah, but to answer your question, step back, they better not.
They have to though. You gotta think, bro. Like
No,
people don't see
think
the
about
movie,
it.
bro. They
Think
don't.
about it.
But they introduce a key character that builds development for our boy Sandro. Can't forget that.
They-
Cannot forget that. They do.
Here's the thing, though. If they release the entire movie to the states before
Yeah.
they drop season 2, whatever, then
Yeah.
technically they don't have to animate that. You know
Well,
what I mean?
they do because like that's literally the introductory to season 2, pretty much. Like there's so much that happens. Like they introduce a new demon, one of the 12 whatever demon moons whatever. I kind of forget.
One of the
That's a lot.
12. I think
Yeah.
he was number. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but
Yeah, well, it kind of is.
I hope
Yeah,
they
I'm-
don't do that, or else I'm skipping that portion.
Bro, they have to. They have to. Like you can't make the movie and be like, okay, yeah, this is pretty much introductory to season 2. You have to watch this.
But
Most,
would they make it? They won't. It would be exactly the same though. Will they make the
Yep.
same episodes? Be
Well,
That's
they
what.
do,
Bro. Just
be the
don't.
exact same.
Yeah,
It'll
they
be
should not do
different,
that,
how
bro.
Boruto was. Like
Just
Boruto was
release the movie and just get season 2 rolling. Fuck recapping. If you're not gonna release the movie and it's gonna be like this, okay, then do a recap. So basically, everyone still sees what the movie is bringing, just not how the movie did it.
Because
I feel like-
it's literally the opposite of Attack on Titan. Like Attack on Titan, obviously not gonna finish the manga content with this next episode. There's no way they're gonna finish all of it in one episode. So
it
they're
may be
gonna drop a movie to finish it. So in
might be a
opposite
movie.
opposite
Might be
sense, Demon Slayer like dropped the movie to cover those parts of the manga because it's canon. It's fully canon.
Right.
Everything that happened in the movie happens in the manga.
Mhm.
So they might just do that to not animate those parts and go straight
Mhm.
into it. They
That
might
is-
recap
that is-
episode about, oh yeah, this stuff happened.
That's how they
And-
should do that.
They can't though because like season 1 ended with him getting ready to get on the train, and
It
you start
did.
season 2 off with them getting to the village and meeting
And
my
you
boy.
see the lower demon dude on the train. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. It's like you can't just start off. Okay, yeah, he's finished his train. Then season 2 is we meet this flamboyancy dude, and the train's already over. Like what happened during the train?
I feel like they gonna release the movie, then release. That's when season 2 is like coming right after that.
They
I feel
need
like they
to.
gonna do it like that. I don't
They
see
need to
them
release
like.
the movie first.
I
They
don't
got
see
to.
them releasing the movie and then wasting half of a season doing what they movie just did. Not it don't even gotta be had, but like even
Like,
that, like why keep retouching on it?
Because
And
I would
then
not be
if
watching
you have
that.
like if you have like this much story to work with, like
How long is the
Just
movie, Todd?
Just
Since
like
you've seen
Super,
it?
I skipped all of that.
It's not.
How
it's
long
not
was
like
the movie?
that. Movie's like it's like
Uh,
an hour and a half, pretty
yeah.
much. So,
yeah, like hour 40, something like that.
So
it
that's
literally
like
is,
6
episodes.
episodes.
No, like 2 or 3 episodes at most.
No, each episode like 20 minutes at
No,
most.
exactly.
That's
They
like
want
6
to- they want
episodes,
to-
bro.
They want to try to make the whole movie into the anime. That'd be pointless of them making a movie and making
So
money
you're
off
saying
it.
they just for the episode iteration, they just cut it off into like 2 or 3 episodes.
That's how Boruto was. Like when they made the movie, okay, the movie was
Yeah.
raw.
They
Then
did
made
do it. Yeah, they did.
and
do
it
it
was
like that, more true.
difference between the movie and the anime.
True. If they do reanimate it, fuck it. They might just
I
give
guess
like
it might.
each person like personal fights for real, like on a train. Like
If it's
Mhm.
2-3 episodes, I won't mind.
it might go
Whatever.
into real detail. Like
Yeah.
the movie was just to
The
bring
movie
it
was
to like
vague.
okay, I see the other side now. I get it.
Well, then fuck the movie.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I would low key.
This dude Justin, not trying to hear none of it.
I would,
That's funny.
I'm gonna see both regardless. I'm gonna see both regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still hype about it. Cause like I know what happened, but I'm just ready to see it animated because
Introduce my boy.
the
Yeah.
like you said, like this movie, this train arc is like the beginning of like
Season 2.
well, I mean like when things start to really just heat up. Like from here on, just a snowball effect to like a big event. Like it just there's no unless they do some weird like downtime, some weird like filler stuff. If they just do strictly manga stuff, the ball's gonna roll, just keep rolling and rolling up until the end of the show, and it's gonna be fire. Because like I feel like a lot of people forgot the training before the train arc, like the whole like the breathing stuff, all that good stuff, and
Big breath, big breaths, big
how much
boys.
stronger they got. So like from what I know,
wavy boys.
I think that the Tanjiro, Zenitsu, all on the train, like their strength, if put them like in the first situation with the spider dude, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about? The lower 5 guy, the first big. Like I feel like they would steamroll him now, as they are on the train.
It's tough.
The whole situation with Tanjiro and Inosuke with that big the forearm dude that was just way stronger, sent them flying. Them two, as they are now, versus him then, they would not have lost that fight. They would not have lost that fight at all. And that's just by the end of season 1. So you know what I'm saying? Like, but they get exponentially stronger than that. They're gonna grow. They're gonna grow so much by the end of the show.
Yeah, because like it's just so much that's gonna happen. Like they're forced to grow.
Right. They're forced to grow, and then just the whole how the show plays out. Everyone has to get to that. Like they're destined to be pillars one day. So it's like they have to get to that strength. So I don't know, bro. Like I think that by the time all that stuff is animated, it's not gonna slow down. It's gonna happen so fast because the episode pacing is like what 2 episodes per chapter.
Most is
a chapter, 2 chapters per episode, right?
Yeah, I would go say like that. At least 2 chapters per episode.
That's what most animes do, right? A chapter and a half to 2 per episode.
The thing with Attack on Titan does it's like literally covers like 1 chapter, like 1.5 chapters.
And Demon Slayer got like what 100 chapters.
Some
they only got 100.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. They got 205.
Yeah.
Episodes of Demon Slayer.
Yeah, they got 205 chapters in a manga, so that should be at least 100 episodes.
No.
Without the movie, probably like 85. I say 85. I think it's gonna hit the same margin that Attack on Titan did. That's why I said 4 seasons.
That's tough.
I think they're gonna have
a lot of people do like when they animate mangas, like they do skip out on content, or like they'll cover a lot of chapters in like 1 episode.
Okay, let me see. Demon Slayer has 205 chapters. Attack on Titan has
75, 76.
No, not episodes, chapters. I can't even see the Attack on Titan.
I just pulled up.
Yeah, pull up that up, please. How many chapters?
It said that the train arc starts at chapter 54.
Let me look at chapter 54.
So that's what chapter that the anime ended off on.
So they did. Yeah, that makes
First
sense.
Season is 54.
Which was like what the anime did? What 20? What episodes? 25.
26, 25.
26 episodes with 54 chapters. That's like 2 chapters per episode, practically.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff they can skip in the manga. There's a couple things they can skip in the manga. That's what a lot of anime.
If they do skip out on the movie content, then the next season would start at chapter 66. If they do skip out on,
that's why I don't see them skipping that whole train arc for the anime, because mothers would be so confused on what's going on.
True. They'll probably just do some whole different shit with it. It'll still be kind of the movie, but it won't be 1-to-1 at all. I could see them doing some Boruto shit, like you said.
So you think they would leave details out?
No, I think they would go into detail, actually.
A little bit more detail, if anything.
Well,
Because they got more time to just work with. Like with a movie, you got a time frame of like how much stuff you want to get in. Like
So you
they
think
just
the series would end up being longer than the movie?
of no, I feel like they get to certain conclusions quicker. Like
Oh, so you
should
think
have
it would
happened.
move faster?
yeah.
They won't waste time.
Yeah, it won't be as much time wasted like trying to like
No dramatic cutscenes.
yeah, like glamorize it, make it all dramatic and shit. Like we already there. Like you could, it's a movie. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. With the anime, like I feel like they just going it's information and this shit happening still all at the same time. So I could see it being like 3 episodes,
Yeah, 3 or 4.
five max. Like
Yeah,
5,
max.
they really like try to like push it.
Yeah, I think
But
season 2 can be like 24 episodes, maybe.
like I said, if they at the pace that they've been going, because it's been kind of consistent. Like there's always fights within a couple episodes.
Mhm.
The way the manga goes and how it goes, it's should be busting the whole way through.
I've
Like,
never
I
watched
don't.
the Demon Slayer anime, so I don't know how they be moving.
Oh, you didn't watch the anime?
Nah,
That's
cause I
why.
watched the manga before the anime got like announced.
You probably should watch season 1. I would. You know how I am, man. I would
I
love to
seen some of like the key
watch those.
fights to see like the animation busting, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
know.
should definitely watch and see how it paces. You will see like
I know
I,
when
I
you
thought it
read
was so pace
manga,
when I first
yeah,
watched the first episode, bro. But right after that, it just instantly picks up. It's crazy.
I mean, I know when you read the manga, you low key be satisfied with just that, and like I don't really need to see the anime. That's how I be sometimes. Like there's so
yeah.
many mangas that I've read, and I'm like, you know what? I really don't need to see the anime because I already know what happens. And it's like, it's
That's why I try to stay away from that because like Stan's brought up a good point. You only get a first experience once.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved for Demon Slayer to just been a full anime only experience. I would have loved it, but because of unfortunate situations, I had to. But I encourage y'all not to like just experience it because from what's gonna happen if you watch it animated versus me reading it, I feel like the animation will always be better because
yeah,
like if
especially
they
in
do it
Demon Slayer,
correctly.
cause their art is
Like,
not like super crazy.
yeah, the manga they got chuck that manga out every week or every month,
Yeah,
so they instantly got to be drawing. Once I draw them 10 panels immediately.
get the music, the voice acting, all that put together.
so,
It's tough.
but in concluding thoughts, any concluding statements anybody want to give?
None for me.
Nope.
Ty, Justin.
What are we doing next episode?
So next week, we will be covering the first episode of My Hero. Not first episode, the first episode of season 5 at least. See how cover that. Any other animes you guys want to like talk about? Ty, you have to catch up on Attack on Titan. Even a little bit. Even a little bit. Another talk, dude. Because
I got you. I got you. I got you.
you know,
I really would just finish it. I just catch up completely, just so I have a critique.
yeah. And this was the last episode. Jujutsu
If it's
Kaisen.
raw, though, I'll tell you. Like, yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be raw.
Yeah.
It's gonna be raw.
Yeah. It's gonna be raw. So there'll be no more Jujutsu Kaisen, but we can still like talk about the last episode because I haven't seen the last one yet. But other than that, we got a new season, spring season.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some anime watched in, and we can talk about it on the podcast.
Let's roll.
Big facts.
Yeah. So for everyone who been listening this whole time, if you watched to the end of the video, we appreciate your love and your
Always.
support. Your
So
support,
what
man.
should they do, LeRon?
They should do.
Mhm.
Man, you know
What they do?
they need to like, they need to subscribe, they
Oh
gotta
my
share,
God.
do the whole you dig,
What
man.
else, man?
Man, they need to go show your mama this, man.
Or
Show your mama
probably not.
this, man.
I don't know, maybe.
Like,
If you
mama,
watch anime.
but yeah, man. I enjoyed this episode. It was really good episode, man.
Okay.
So join us again. We're trying to post weekly. If we have more free time, we might do twice a week, depending on everybody else. I'm down. It's up to y'all if y'all down. But for sure, once a week.
I'm down.
Talk
Might
about
have to do
stuff.
some late night recordings.
If anybody want to recommend something to watch, you can post it in the comments.
ReZero.
we've seen it all. So just
Watch
make sure that
ReZero.
If y'all want me to watch something, post in the comments because I have a lot of like small animes I haven't watched. So like anything that you like,
ReZero.
anything that you think we haven't talked about. All right, man. So I'm gonna have a lot of catch up to do. I'm gonna catch up, get y'all
Not
my
catching up
thoughts and
on nothing.
opinions.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, I'm a busy man. I work 12 hours. All right, man.
Bringing your personal life to the pod again.
But wow, bro. Cause y'all steady coming at me, bro. I'm a hard working man.
Take it easy, man.
Other than that, thanks everybody for joining us and join us again on the Anicrew podcast, man.
Peace.
All right, peace and out, man. Johnny.
Anicrew.
I'm weak.
Talking about Johnny. Johnny. Johnny.
Say nothing? You're not gonna let them hear you one more time?
Yes, that bad. He's gonna watch.
Oh, I said,
Disrespectful.
dang, damn.
Say peace again.
Looking.
Man, goodbye, man. Hop out.
Okay.